Presented by EA Sports and the PGA Tour. Welcome to the King's Palace, Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge. Frank, right in the heart of Orlando, Florida.
Yeah, for so long it has been the showcase for Florida golf. Of course, the King's Palace, and it has produced many a great champion over the years.
Frank, nice way to start. It isn't exactly a gentle opening hole, but it's not a grinder either.
Biggest concern for the players are the two bunkers down the right side at the corner of that dogleg. They're not a guaranteed bogey, but certainly the fairway a little left is preferred. Errant tee shot here, Rich, but going to have to muscle this one out of the rough.
How tough is this going to be now from the rough, Frank?
Oh, it's tough to say, Rich. I mean, so much is going to depend on that lie. I'm going to need a little bit of luck.
Well, this will not be an easy shot from the second cut and 185 yards still to go. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. A bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker play's like.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. How about that shot? From that lie to get it that close, tremendous effort. Frank, there's nothing like catching a bunker shot just perfectly. Splashes out, lands softly, and just runs up to that hole.
Yeah, it's like 3D. There's the component in the strike where it's going to land, and then the third part of it is how much will it roll.
Birdie try coming up from Fowler. One under early in the round. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Still even par for the day. Here at the 231-yard par 3 second, Frank, pretty good hole.
It certainly is, Rich. The carry on the right side's a little shorter, but if you're going to take it down the left side, you've got to fly that ball at least another 20 yards.
Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
Good swing, good shot yet again. So on the putting surface and taking a good look now at this birdie putt here at the second. He'll need to be strong with this. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
Frank, he might like this one. He might like. Oh, he's gonna love it.
How far was that? That was miles away.
Not a gimme, but well within his range. Has his par. Now to the par 4 third, 434 yards and plenty of trouble on that left side.
One of the hardest tee shots on the front side. Water very much in play down the left. Oh, I liked that.
That's a good spot right there.
Center cut.
He has given this one the full treatment. Perfect release through the ball. And this shot is on the fairway, over 300 yards.
Hazard.
Maybe wet. Never a pleasant moment, the drop after you've gone into the water, but here we are. So this will be the third shot after taking the drop with the ball going in the water. Miss hit, wrong club. What happened there, Frank?
All of the above, maybe. It's a little bit of a head scratcher. It wasn't that hard a shot.
Headed for the bunker, I think. And that one lands in the first cut, Frank.
Interesting choice coming ahead here. It'll be interesting to see how he reads this lie.
Just in the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable.
Spieth over a par putt. Makes it right in the center. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. And so just getting started, even par so far. Rich Lerner with Frank Nobilo back at the fourth hole. It's par 5, the first one on the golf course, and Frank, a really good scoring opportunity.
Certainly is. 2 bunkers down the left. Just want to keep it inside that. If you flare it a little right, there's a hazard that just sneaks up on you. Oh, nice little bounce forward. Should be close to 300, 290.
Good contact, good result. Looks like he's going to have a go at it here at the par 5, his second shot.
This is not heading in the right direction.
No, it looks like it's going to be in the rough. In the thick stuff.
Thick, it's brutal out there.
Now from a good position in the fairway, his second shot. Beautiful looking shot right here. Set to go. Not an easy shot by any means.
Great shot out of the rough. He avoided all the troubles just to get that on the green.
That was not an easy shot. He'll settle. Fowler getting ready for his third. Either misjudged the win or simply just pulled the wrong club, Frank.
It'll take some skill now.
Ricky looking at the lip, eyeing it for par. Just singes the edge, Frank.
Yeah, but at least he's burning the edges. You know you're hitting good putts.
You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Wow, I thought it was going in just off the mark by a fraction. Par bid here. Did the job right there. Nudge this one home, finish it up. One over for the day. Frank, at the fourth, we pulled the hammer out. Here, maybe it's a scalpel?
Well, it just depends. A little trailing breeze. A drive is not always a bad play here. 367 yards to the front. There's a little kick forward. So, wind behind your back, almost worth a go.
And the tee shot ends up in the bunker.
I'm loving that balance. That's fine.
Paying attention like a little kid at school, Frank. That baby's sitting up.
Sitting up. It's got the best view as well. You don't even need binoculars from where that ball is.
Missed the fairway in the fairway bunker now.
It's not all gloom and doom, though. Lip isn't too high. A good swing here still shouldn't be a problem.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Let's see what Ricky Fowler can come up with here on the approach. This one looks like it's headed right for the middle of the dance floor, Frank.
Rather nice shot, I would say.
Frank, I'm not saying he should pull out driver here, but this is a long putt.
Greens are fast, though. You never know. Good line, good pace. Might have a chance.
So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle and just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
He is capable of going on some torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. Good work there. Now to even par. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Stays at 1 under with that par. Frank, back in 1998, by any chance, do you remember exactly how many golf balls John Daly hit into the water at the 6th?
It was half a dozen. Half a box of golf balls.
Right where they were aiming, in the fairway. This one doesn't look good.
There's water over there.
Just averted danger right there. So close.
Why does he have all the luck? Second shot.
Sit down. Get down.
Oh, this is going.
Well, too bad, Frank. That one rolled right off the green.
It was just coming out so hot.
And from the fairway for his second shot here.
This has to go in the hazard.
Needs to get up or it's... Frank, I hate to go negative, but let's clear a few things up. The penalties when you hit it in the water versus hitting it out of bounds.
Yeah, some people, that's a good question, Rich, because some people think they're almost the same, but when you hit it out of bounds, you're actually losing a stroke and a distance. For example, if I'm teeing off on a par 4 and I hit it out of bounds, I'm penalised a stroke for hitting out of bounds.
Frank, they threw him a life vest. He's back on dry land.
And I hope this time he swings, he doesn't have the water wings on.
Frank, this is his 6th shot here.
Well, this is the difference between the good players and the great players. Really, just that compounding of a mistake, one after the other.
This one is definitely heading left. Looks like it is going to end up in the rough.
Oh, and it gets a good kick. It's only in the first cut.
That's
not too bad.
Frank, I like the way he sort of starts his swing a little bit on the outside and then drops it right on plane. Frank in a bit of trouble here at the par 5, missing the green on that third shot.
Yeah, just battling to make par. And this is going to be difficult.
So, Frank, just from the fringe, what's the best way to hit this shot?
The best players with chip. This is going to be risky, though. I don't know if he's got the skill. Well, just a little too much, Rich.
Just need to settle down, relax on this next shot after going out of bounds.
The amount of times somebody splits the fairway after hitting one out of bounds is astronomical.
Starting to stack up now in the wrong way. This is the 6th shot on this hole after going OB. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable.
Shot now from the rough. Frank, what's he facing?
Well, the lie first and foremost. If it's sitting down, then obviously you're not going to get a very good contact. Nothing wrong with coming up a little bit short of the green. Problem is turning one mistake into another.
Well, that was just a lousy putt right there. No other way to say it. Standing over this putt, concentrating on the read. Just a shade over par, +1. Just a little tap in here. Made an absolute mess of this hole. It's not quite as bad as what Jean Van de Velde did at Carnoustie in 1999, blowing the Open Championship, but it's bad. That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Well, the tee shot has landed in the bunker. Needs to get all of this from 190 yards. Ricky Fowler's just a cool kid. I don't know how else to say it. He spent most of his childhood growing up in California, airborne on motorcycles.
Yeah, and now he's just 2 feet on the ground and game getting better and better.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
That one is in the bunker. Well, he'll be disappointed with that, no doubt.
Yeah, swing didn't quite look right on that one.
All right, so greenside bunker. What's he looking to do with this shot, Frank?
Well, really you have to look at the amount of green you got to play with. You don't have to try and fly the ball right by the flag. Allow it to run. Plus, if you can get it to run like a putt, you never know. It might just go in.
Just in the first cut of rough, not a bad lie. The only issue is he might get a jumper here. Well, that's what separates the good players from the great players, the ability to get it that close from that kind of lie. Jordan Spieth trying to surrender just one shot. So he has that for bogey. I can't help but think that the double bogey back on the 6th hole seems to have rattled him. Well, not going to make par here. He needs this to only give up one. So, Frank, that's a bogey, and I can't help but think the double bogey he made earlier just flat out took the wind right out of his sails.
Yeah, he still hasn't recovered from that, Rich. You can see that in the demeanor, and it's still shaky. Oh, that was sweet. Straight down the middle.
Frank, our featured player, a bit wobbly of late. This is an important approach shot.
It is. Time to just hit the brakes, do a little reset. Things aren't completely lost yet. Start to get back to that positive frame of mind.
Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder.
You'll need to catch this solid 190 yards away. Not sure what happened. Looked so good and now looks so ordinary.
Well, Mr. Ball does not meet Mr. Fairway. It's off, 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 rough. Remember, out of the rough. Expect the ball to jump forward a little bit.
Frank, it's not about getting the ball close to the hole. From that spot,
Well, he had no chance to get it close. I thought he had very, very, very little chance of getting it on the green. So given that, that was a very good shot.
really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. That had to really hurt, Frank, because it looked good all the way.
Well, this will test his mettle.
Spieth has this for par. Wow, what a putt. That is huge. Trying to get out of here with just one dropped shot. This is for bogey. So the featured player losing a shot, the question becomes, Frank, have they lost their way?
Yeah, live by the sword, die by the sword.
Finishing up here on the front side at Bay Hill with a lengthy par 4. And what's the key, Frank?
Well, the hole's relatively flat, but the rough on the right comes into play. If you can carry that ball 300 yards, then just take it in over the bunker.
Uh-oh, this one's going left, Frank. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. This, the second shot here at the par 4. Headed for the bunker? Oh, a bit unfortunate. Wasn't able to avoid the sand trap. All right, Frank, second shot.
Yeah, it looks like a good lie. Just take maybe half a club more than the distance allows. Still got to check the wind. You don't have to fly the ball all the way to the flag from here.
So getting set for a greenside bunker shot. Frank, when I think of the great bunker players in the history of the sport, I think about Gary Player, Seve Ballesteros, whom you knew so well. What did they do that made them so effective on these greenside bunker shots?
They had an attitude for a start that was different. For them, it was they saw possibilities. And they would imagine the amount of sand. Remember, because this is the only shot in golf where you don't have to hit the ball first. So they would really choose the amount of sand behind the ball, whether that was an inch or two. Aim the club at that and made sure they followed through.
13 feet away. Well, that's how you keep a round going, make putts just like that. Been pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. He'll take par and move on. You get those ice blue skies. How do you get off to a good start here on this second nine?
Well, really, you've got to pick a target here. You don't just blaze away at the 10th. The hole bends to the right. If you can get it over that bunker, you've got just a short iron, even a wedge in here.
Digs in, ready for the bunker shot.
Yeah, second shot here. Just try and aim a little bit behind that ball, an inch or two.
This is a good-looking shot. So the second of the par four goes begging, and now I'll have to rely on the short game.
Yeah, but a short game, as we all know, can redeem a lot of mistakes. Let's see if he does it here.
On the green, and a chance for birdie. Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
He is capable of going on some torrid runs. This would be a birdie for Fowler. Very well done. Almost made it.
Yeah, there'll be no stress for the next one. Really. This is that awkward length.
Hard putt, soft hands, beautiful roll. This for par. Six over for the day. Now to the par 4 11th, just a shade under 440 yards. Where are the difficulties here, Frank?
The water down the left, but the hole keeps going that way, almost in a semi-horseshoe fashion. Two bunkers down the right, they always catch the stray tee shot, but once again, you don't have to hit driver here. You've got to get that ball in play.
Frank, it may be obvious you'd rather have a ball sitting up perfectly in these fairways as opposed to the deep rough off to the left or right. But how is a player able to take advantage when he has that good lie?
Well, anything better than that would be sitting on a tee. That is a perfect lie. It almost guarantees good contact.
Jordan Spieth ready for his second shot. Early part of this second nine and a good approach shot. And now, pretty good chance for birdie. Frank, the second shot here at number 11, another good-looking shot, not unlike the third hole with water along the left. What's the right way to play this?
Obviously, you'd like to walk off 11 with 3, but 4 here never really hurts the scorecard. This is one.
Frank, this is where a round can get away. You've just knocked it OB.
Yeah, that shot's never going to come back now, so he doesn't want to compile the error.
Getting set now for his fourth shot. Took the penalty after hitting it out of bounds.
Yeah, this can get away from him here.
Wow, that was so close, Frank.
Just time to forget that one. I mean, he couldn't hit that much better.
Getting set now over the putt. Hard to be perfect in this game. That's a bogey. Just a couple of feet. He's made it. Now to the par 5 12th. Frank, how good of a scoring opportunity is this?
Well, anytime you get a par 5 at Bay Hill, got to take advantage of it. Ah, nice.
Looks good. Good contact, good result. You know what's great about Bay Hill is that it's the house that Arnold Palmer built, the King. And if you do visit Bay Hill, there's actually a decent chance that at some point you'll bump into Arnold, either in the grill room for breakfast or out on the driving range. He still loves the game, always has. And there's also a good chance that Arnold will say hello to you, look you in the eye. He is the best there ever was when it comes to fan interaction. Not the best shot, this one in the rough, but still will have a play from there.
Second shot.
Not his best shot, and now he'll have to deal with a bunker.
Yeah, they say the hardest shot in golf, the next one.
So in the first cut here, it could be worse. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, I see a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Fowler getting ready for his third. Oh, looked like he caught a flyer right there, Frank.
Well, I don't know what he caught, but this is way too much.
Playing a par 5, Frank, what happened on that third shot?
Yeah, it's a poor decision. But, well, hopefully he can eradicate that from the memory banks and really knuckle down on this. Do not want to drop a shot or make 6 here.
And he's made the green. In the greenside bunker here, Frank. Nice to go to the beach, but not too often, we hope. Birdie chance here. Very long putt, though.
Got to be a little careful if it gets away on him.
And he has it, Frank.
I don't believe it.
Settles in over the putt. He needs this for bogey. Well, you almost lose count at this point. Safe to say, not under par. In fact, well over par. At the par 4 13th now, this is a hole, Frank, that requires some smart club selection. What are the options here?
Yeah, very sneaky par 4. That bunker on the right is 250 yards or so off the tee. So you've either got a choice to play short of that or sneak it down the end, which is about 300 yards. But if you try and be bold here and miss the fairway, that second shot, evil.
Frank, it's a hard game to play from the high grass.
And that's where he's been more often than not today.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. A bit unfortunate in the bunker, Frank.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what his bunker plays like.
Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Seems to like it. Looks like it's headed for the green. Wow, Frank, he did well just to get it on the green from that lie.
I didn't think that was doable.
Frank, just a slight miss off the tee. He's in the fairway bunker.
Yeah, you just really got to pick the right club once again. Sometimes you take a little bit more club out of the fairway bunker, choke down.
His second shot. This for Jordan Spieth's birdie. Beautiful roll on that one, right in the bottom. Bright spot in what has been a tough day. Still, they move to +7. 14th hole, Frank, more than 200 yards, par 3. This is no picnic.
No, it plays a little longer than that too, slightly uphill. You've got to carry the ball onto the front of the screen. It will not run up.
Well, this one is offline just a bit. Look out. And that one is going to end up in a rough. Not quite what he wanted. Tee shot is in the bunker. Well, he'd like to have that one back in the bunker.
Still a chance to get it up and down.
Well, bunker play is really about technique and feel. The two greatest ever are probably Gary Player and Seve Ballesteros. Seve actually was so good, he was so skilled, that he could open up a 3-iron, that's right, a 3-iron, on a short bunker shot from a greenside bunker and splash it to a couple of feet as if he had just used a 60-degree sandwich. Amazing. Shouldn't be a problem here. Still playing even for the day after the par. You don't want to let this one get away. This is about concentration and focus at this point. Clean this up with a tap. Everything has gone wrong today. Just continues to be ugly. Now at the 15th, big dog leg right here. What's the best way to go, Frank?
Really down the left side. It's very tempting to try and hit it across that bunker, but not only do you have to carry the bunker, you've also got to carry those little shrubs down the right side.
Well, you can see a little bit off balance on the tee, and that one is going to be in the rough. So that ball nestles down in the rough. Just got away a little bit on that tee ball. Headed for the bunker, I think.
Lucky devil. That was going in the bunker all the way.
Second shot coming out of the rough here.
There's a bunker over there.
I think he's headed for it. In the bunker, still with a chance for an up and down. Frank, what are you looking to do with this approach shot here at 15?
Anytime the flag's on the front, Rich, it's basically green light special. When the flag starts to get pushed towards that back area of that green, it starts to get narrower and narrower and narrower. And that's where you've got to be a little careful. That's an absolute beauty.
Frank, you like his chances to walk away with a par here?
Well, with a good shot, Rich, yeah, that's certainly on the cards in that. And you think you just write a par down at the end of the hole, don't tell anyone about it. It certainly won't affect the scorecard at the end of the day. So that's the goal right here.
That was like Usain Bolt, Frank, right through the tape.
Yeah, that first step, that was never going to stop.
Great knees, great hands in this shot.
Yeah, touch. You have to have that feel. You have something between the ball and the club face, so it's a different feel, but you also have to have imagination.
Pretty good shot right there. You know how to play this shot, Frank, right? You keep your chin up, you look down your nose at the ball, you have to pick it cleanly. No putter, no problem. Slams that into the cup. Really not much to this. The only issue would be a lack of concentration or focus. Oh, what a beautiful roll right there. Dead center. The Bay Hill Club and Lodge features a really exciting finishing stretch. 16 is a reachable par 5. You'll see eagles and birdies there coming home. 17, a very difficult par 3 over the water. The bunker is there, takes an excellent shot. And then 18 is all you want. We know that with the water in front, that second shot which comes over the lake, and that's a hold your breath moment. It is a great finishing 3-hole stretch at Bay Hill. Frank made this hole just a little bit harder hitting it into the rough.
I would say a lot harder. Normally you'd say that's a bad tee shot, but this is a pattern, Rich.
That one is just a little offline, and that will not end up in the fairway. Ball sitting down here in the rough. He's digging in. Frank did the prudent thing there, didn't he?
Yeah, in the end, really, you could have turned that into a disaster. Instead, it's a good chance, really, to perhaps get away with par.
Second shot coming out of the rough here. So the golf ball ends up in that first cut. It's a little bit less than 2 inches. You can see the golf ball. Should be able to get at it, but may not be able to control the spin. We'll see. Not in the fairway, but not too bad. Just in that first cut. Good-looking shot right here. Knocks it up on the green. It is about 28 feet away from the hole. Third shot for Jordan Spieth. Boy, this could be a tough one right here, Frank.
It's a very long putt, Rich. Obviously, it's difficult, but he still has a shot to sink this one for birdie.
almost fell, just a few inches from dropping.
Sometimes the game just isn't fair.
And getting ready for the putt. Just like that, now at 2 under. Is this one for par? Did the job right there. Frank, par 3 17th here at Bay Hill. How difficult is this hole?
This one takes your best tee shot, Rich. Otherwise, you're just looking at 4 or 5.
That one is bunker bound, it looks like. Just a bit offline and into the bunker. Not quite what he was hoping for, the tee shot in the bunker. Appears to be a smart shot, Frank.
Yeah, no problem here. That's going to fly all the way.
He's knocked it on the green, but not in a great position. This is a difficult chance coming up here. Long birdie try. Needs a pair of binoculars to see the hole. So a good lag putt there, Frank.
Yeah, the whole idea of a lag putt, sometimes you build a 3 or a 4 foot circle. Just try and get it inside that. Good putt.
Now from the bunker.
Yeah, just a little splash out on this par 3.
Spieth has this for par. Wow, he got robbed, Frank.
No, it's like kissing your mother-in-law.
Nudge this one home, finish it up. That takes him to 1 under on the day. Been a rocky round. ...2008, Frank, Tiger made that 25-foot putt right here at the 18th. Final round to beat Bart Bryant by a shot. Then again, for a second straight year, he birdied this hole to defeat Sean O'Hare.
Yeah, he's had a similar putt there at least 3 or 4 times, actually, to win the event. And he's been one of the few players to read it correctly. I'm loving that balance.
Pretty good drive here.
Another straight one.
Officials are calling that one around 310 yards.
Now, this is not heading in the right direction.
It looks like it's going to be in the rough. Well, not this time. That one's in the rough. Might be a tough shot coming up. Second shot from the rough. It's on the way. Frank, I think that's going in the bunker.
Looks like it.
That's one of the more depressing sights in golf. You've hit a good one, and then it just sucks back too much spin off the green. Frank, really good chance from this position to make a birdie.
Yeah, really the only thing he's looking at right now is the flag. This is a green light special.
And look out, this could be wet, Frank.
It's heading towards the hazard.
In the water, too bad. This now the 4th shot after the last one was in the water.
Yeah, just somehow just get it on the green. This looks like it's going to find the target. I mean, this skill, and that was sublime.
Just good hands, coming out of the rough, able to manage the distance, and now in great position. pretty good all day from this distance, just trying to take care of business. I thought that was in.
Yeah, it looked good. I mean, line, pace, it's hard to be critical of that.
Fowler for bogey. And he makes it for a bogey here. Makeable putt right here. He is currently sitting at 1 under for the round. Drops it, and he's at even par. Alongside Frank Nobilo, I'm Rich Lerner for EA Sports. Thanks for joining us. Goodbye for now.